Hi there, this is Anand Ramakrishna here, and in this short video, I want to share my personal experience of taking the Salesforce Revenue Cloud Advanced certification from Trailhead Academy. RCA, as you already might know by now, is now called Agentforce Revenue Management. Now, if you are planning to take the certification soon, I'll walk you through what to expect, how the process works, and a few lessons from my own attempts. Yes, it's plural, attempts. That might save you some stress. So, a quick background about me before we dive in. I have been deeply immersed in RCA for close to an year now, building live cohorts, digital courses, and conducting corporate trainings for Salesforce partner companies, including one of the big fours. Over this time, I have spent hundreds of hours hands on inside RCA orgs, exploring every layer from product catalog management and CPQ to DRO, building, advanced configurator, and more. Before I moved full time into mentoring and coaching, I spent nearly a decade in Salesforce CPQ and billing consulting, which gave me a very strong foundation in the entire quote to cash process area. And along this journey, I have had the privilege of mentoring many professionals who have gone to clear their RCA certifications, and several of them already leading RCA and RCB implementations for various Salesforce clients. Let's now shift gears and talk about the exam registration process. This is where your RCA certification journey officially begins. When you're ready, head over to the Trailhead Academy, and it's a paid exam priced at $200, and you can choose to take it either online with a proctor or offline at one of the authorized exam centers. If you have been part of the Salesforce ecosystem for a while, you probably know the drill and the registration process. So I'll keep this really short. But before the exam day, make sure your setup is ready. Close all the background apps on your laptop, silence any notifications, ensure a stable internet connection, and I highly recommend also testing your camera and microphone well in advance. Trust me, it will save you a lot of last minute stress. The proctoring process is quite strict. Before the test begins, you'll be asked to upload pictures of your room, the front of the room, back, left side, right side, so that they can verify your environment. Now, during my first attempt, I was actually interrupted near the end of the exam because the reactions feature of my Mac accidentally blocked the proctor's monitoring window. They asked me to turn off the reactions from the system settings. And since I was in the middle of revising and didn't want to risk losing the connection to the exam, I decided to wrap up and submit gracefully instead of fiddling with system settings at the last minute. It was quite an experience though, and definitely something to keep in mind. So the lesson learned here is close every single app, disable reactions, and turn off all notifications before you start your exam. Let's talk about my first attempt. Yes, I did fail my first attempt on the very first day the exam was launched. And that's perfectly okay. Even with strong hands-on experience across many RCA capabilities, I discovered a few gray areas like contract management and API level understanding that I had only covered at a very high level. So this gave me an opportunity and a powerful reason to dig deeper and strengthen these areas. Honestly, I took it in stride. Having failed my Salesforce CPQ certification twice before clearing it on the third attempt several years ago, I knew this was just another milestone and not a setback. What matters is learning from it and coming back stronger. Just keep in mind that there are guardrails on the number of retakes and waiting periods. If you fail more than once, the wait time increases significantly, which actually gives you space to prepare more confidently. Even seasoned Salesforce consultants sometimes miss it in the first attempt. So, if that happens to you by any chance, don't lose heart. See it as an opportunity to refine your understanding, sharpen your skills, and come back stronger and ready to ace it the next time. One key takeaway though, this exam does not test your short term memory, it definitely tests your muscle memory. The more hands on practice you get, the more naturally your mind will recognize the right answer when you see these questions. Avoid relying on dumps or theory alone. It defeats the whole purpose. Salesforce designed these certifications to assess your applied understanding and not rote memorization. And mastering it this way will also help you far more in real world projects. The good news is there are only three choices, and if you have done your homework well, identifying the right answer should not be as difficult. For my second attempt, I focused on deeply understanding the areas where I had scored low, and that actually made a huge difference in both my confidence and the clarity. One thing, however, worth noting is that the wait time before the proctor could verify my details and let me begin my exam on my second attempt was nearly 45 minutes. Yes, 45 minutes. Around the 20-minute mark, I got a pop up giving me the option to reschedule for a later time, but I decided to stay patiently and stick with my scheduled session. Interestingly, soon after that pop up, it seemed like many in the queue chose to reschedule and the line began moving a little faster. So, a bit of a patience definitely pays off here, but something worth remembering if you face a delay too. My exam was scheduled around 5:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, which is early morning for North America, which might have been a peak period since it was the first week after Salesforce released the certification. While the wait time may have improved now, it's still something to keep in mind. There could be delays if many people are attempting the exam at the same time. Overall, I found the RCA certification to be a powerful validation of both practical and architectural depth. If you have been working in the Salesforce RCA area and want to deepen your understanding of Revenue Cloud Advanced, preparing for this exam is definitely one of the best ways to bring all those skills together. And if you're just getting started, Go to Mentor's foundational course on RCA will help you build a very strong hands-on understanding and grasp of the core concepts like product catalog management, CPQ, asset management, and more. And for those ready to go further, our level 2 masterclass self-paced digital course, which is just around the corner, will cover detailed topics like dynamic revenue orchestrator, invoice management, and advanced configurator, which we will be launching very soon. Together, these courses will give you everything you need to develop strong hands-on mastery of RCA, making you not only comfortable and certification ready, but truly project ready. In my next video, I'll walk you through exactly how I prepared for this exam, my study plan, focus area, and strategies you can use to structure your own preparation effectively. So stay tuned, and if you think this video could help others in your network, please share it forward. I'll see you in the next one.